All right, here we go. We are back with Planet Coaster 1 back at our lake park. We have got quite a start here. Designed some more blueprints because I only had this one kind of pre-made scenery blueprint that I really liked of mine. Oh, imagine if I don't have the research for the things I used, though. Wouldn't that bite? I don't remember what I called them. One was Rocky Planter. Here's Rocky Planter. I see it. And Tiny Planter. $38.50 for the Tiny Planter. It's just, the idea is that you sink it into the ground. Like so. It's kind of annoying that it defaults to lowest scenery item being on the ground rather than defaulting to where it was relative to the ground when you made the blueprint, you know? But what can you do? And then, yeah, the Rocky Planter is just a square chunk of dirt surrounded by some rocks. You can kind of see the square edges still, but whatever, who cares? Just point that end away from the customers, right? It's all about maintaining a facade. It doesn't need to be perfect front to back. People aren't going to be walking behind things, and if they do, security can stop them. Oh, my sister's in chat. It's who's. She's in my list of suggested stream people. Oh, okay. Look, she got me this automatic circumcision device. No, I'm kidding. It's like an arm for a mic. Because it's gonna be half a cup holder too. That's part of the microphone. That's like the grill thing that you put on it. So like when you put it in front of the microphone and then there's less shit. But no, for reals, honestly, I haven't even taken it out of the bag yet. Lovely reusable Superstore bag. Just got me that means there's gonna be 4 of me, or I'll be on a 4-wheeled vehicle. I guess you'll have to find out. But it's got a tap to mute sensor, so I'll have to disable that because I'm gonna end up like touching it to do something funny, like grab it and be like, "What's going on?" Yeah, you really need to be in the mood to F around with new audio stuff. I threw on my stuff now, and I'm like, you know what? This is still working for the time being. I'm just going to leave it be. But, yeah, so those are the new gifty toys I got. Follower goal, new microphone. What else is new? Oh, I readjusted my green screen that the wife got me so that I can actually use it more like it's meant to and not just with the old green screen I was using draped in front of it. I fiddled with my my chroma key settings and made it so it actually works with this new one. And honestly, it has like less spillover, I feel. There's still a little bit of spillover, but this dark green that it has seems to be a little more better. With my current green screen settings, when I turned on my save file, it did really green loading screen, and it looked like I was being dissolved by an alien space ray. Better. You know what they say about the best mole? He's the molest. Mollusk. Gosh, this is also fresh in my mind. We had a couple of food areas, one right at the, no. We had food over here in this little square walkabout area. Very nice. We'll let people walk around and be alive. The car ride, popular as always. Oh yeah, the Dinky roller coaster, and it's popular too. Oh my goodness.
Hey!
Hey! Ho ho! Yeah! See, that kid is age appropriate for this ride, but I feel like I just saw a lot of adults get on. Okay, if I was a young child, would this be like... Yeah. I can see a young child being genuinely kind of spooked by those bumps and swoosh feelings. And they do what, 3 laps? Three laps. Yeah, getting to go around 3 times on that. You know what? With some decorations, that could be a very, very nice ride. I like it. We just went to the local fair that happens every summer, and it's pretty small and dinky. You have like a 90% of the rides we have at our fair are in this game. Like, they're a lot of the pre-made rides that they buy from big companies, and then, you know, they pack up on trucks and can move around really easily. Oh, there's my mother too. Good morning. Yeah, nothing as permanent feeling as this. This is a little too large almost for what would show up at our fair. It's feasible that this is something they could tear down and set up, but that's like a little too... This is like the size of the carousel if you take out the top player deck thing, which is super cool. I like that. That's super neat. I'd go up there and go on that. This bottom area, that's like the size of the local fair's carousel that they just throw on a truck and disassemble and pack up. Every time we unlock a ride that you would see at our fair, they have this one at Edmonton where you can control your tip forward and back while you're going in circles. Every time there's a ride that's at our local fair, I'm going to point it out. Or has been at some point. There's a tiny little kids train, but it barely even counts. I think we're going to have to start by setting up some station pretties on both these roller coasters. We do that by pressing start building on station grid. Game takes a second to load all the scenery objects. Get to hear the cars putting around. Okay. We've gone for like stuff that fits in woodsy nature kind of thing. We could give this more of a slight metal themed structure to it. Like, can I change this to a gray and make a... yeah, it's not, doesn't really count as a wall. I need something more wall-like. That's... oh, we could do like glass walls. Are those actually see-through, or is like glass kind of a misnomer here in the sense that it just looks like a skyscraper window from a distance? I know there's actual windows in some place. These are metal. We could do a set of metal arches all our way around. Build some kind of roof. Make that look pretty good, I think. It'll look a little awkward when they're getting on and off the ride, but tough titties. Yeah, it's gonna look really awkward getting on and off. You know, maybe for that part we'll do a double arch. I buggered it. You see it? It's not aligned properly. There. Okay. Do a double arch like that. Oh, that's too far. Slow your roll. Maybe another there, and then we can do another double arch over the... Hey. I like the look of that. Making this like metal frame. Now we can set up a roof. Something like so. Oh, I wonder if I've got research going right now. I should probably check on that. Where is that one? Doink. And doink. Let's just finish up this building super fast, and then I want to see if I've got research going, because I will need research. Oh, these glass canopies are pretty cool. That would be nice to put, like, hanging over the edge. Z to rotate. Can I make you not so high up? Something like that. Looks like it would be okay. The car ride's in my way. Its profits are second only to its intrusiveness in the whole flippin' park. Okay, so we got little glass canopies on the outside. Now for the actual roof, we need something... Steel roof with a curve on it. I don't think that works. That's too much of a slope for what we built. Wood tile roof, but gray? Could that be a... No, that's not steep enough. We can't win! That looks right. Was the steel roof right? No, that was way too high up. Oh, I can't do a duplicate and advance move. Seems to be happier now about just putting it where I want it. No! Can I control Z? I can control Z. I always forget that this game has that capability. Okay, now this roof needs a peak. It needs a peak. It needs a peaky. That one? That seem right? Why does that seem right, but also so very wrong? Is this what we have to do? Is it just like backwards, No. Really weird. I guess I'll have to go with that and just say it's a stylistic choice on the part of the designers. I guess. I mean, from a distance, you're not going to notice the slight jank of it, right? No, it just looks like a roof from a distance to me. Everyone else can shut up with their face. Shut up in your mouth. That's a Family Guy joke. Right? Shut up in your mouth. That's like season 1 Family Guy. I feel like I want some sort of light or sign or something on the wall, like here. Just a star. A little, look how little itty bitty that one is. Let's do that, but let's make it green. Can I make it green? I can't make it green, can I? Rude. All you on the roller coaster, shut up. I'm trying to think. It's just like a weird coaster track looking sign. I don't know. I can't think of anything to put on the back of this. What's the sci-fi sign? Sure, we'll do this. And we will write Orbitron text that says exit on left. Sweet. See, they wouldn't have known if I hadn't told them. That's a classic thing that our local fairs a lot of the times have, you know, the exit separate from the entrance because you don't want people like pushing past each other in weird ways where the lineup is to get in. And people just always want to instinctively go to where they went in to get back out, and it's usually like on another side. You see it so often. So when you're there with kids like I was, it's like, all right, kids, remember it's on this side. I don't like the ghostly, like, the way the different LODs of smoke load in different ways, and then they just hang out there until I load them in again and they slowly fade away. Okay, what does this look like now if I just don't focus on anything? I kind of like that. It's all default colors. I didn't change the color of anything. I wanted to change the color of the little coaster dilly-dally, but, you know, that fits. Did that help its scenery rating? 88% for its queue. I don't think that's much higher than what it was. These guys could get a couple small planters from that blueprint that I set up. The tiny planter, this one. Shrink it down to be in the ground. I can't see, there's trees everywhere. Somebody made this place all natural and pretty looking. Okay, we're good. Could probably cram a planter in here with just, you know, some imagination. People will walk through those flowers a little bit, but that's fine. What's your rating at? 57%. I could throw down a rocky planter right in here, because it would not only help the queue of the teacuppies, it would improve the car ride as well. Yeah, see, that was a noticeable increase in queue rating. I actually like how that rocky planter looks. It's really looking greener on the, like, the green sticks out more on this flowery bush in a really advanced way. Whatever, who cares? There's a recent Ordinary Sausage video that he boiled steak in flaming hot Cheetos, and the boiling flaming hot Cheeto substance that he created was the reddest thing that any computer monitor has ever had to display ever. It was so red, like you could tell it was maxing out red levels, just the way that, like, there was a blob of pure red in the frame, and it would kind of have a very distinct edge where it would turn into different colors a little bit. It was incredibly red. And it turned out that boiling the steak in the hot Cheetos did nothing. It just cooked it like it was in water, and you could taste the salt and pepper he seasoned the meat with first. Spoiler alert for anybody who was really planning on watching that, I guess. My bad. Am I out of money? No. Why does that say red? That's weird. Oh, too close to the flying planes. That makes this particular ride tough to decorate for because of all these areas where a tree can't even go, or anything above a certain height. This ride has really annoying music. It's time to change it. I automatically changed the flying ride music because it's there. Still fantasy sounding, but not as blaringly annoying sounding fantasy. Even at a small local fair, you get a lot of, you broke down, didn't you? Oh my god, it's on fire. Yeah, don't just randomly press buttons, man. Wait for the guy. Yeah, he's coming. He's coming. Don't. No, don't. Leave that alone. Leave that alone. It's sparking and it's on fire, dude. Oh my god. Minimum wage, guys, I tell you. Beech tree. I don't know if that fits. Blue fir, black spruce, Christmas tree, crimson king. I kind of like putting some of them around. Let's throw down a few bushes here and there. It's time to expand out the nature around this lake a bit so that it looks a bit more like, you know, an actual natural lake we built around and not just some 3D modeled flat plane with nothing on it that we carved into a lake. Looks pretty plain now. It's a good shape and size. But the shape and size is good. The problem is it has no growth yet. Once it has some growth, then it'll be impressive. Good God. Big old oak trees. Maybe another one right here. Scaevola. What does a scaevola look like? It sounds like a disease, but throw a handful of these in just to fill out that area a bit. Maybe a couple in front of here, just so it makes sense that they're over there as well as over here. So I only patch a scaevola in the whole region. Sycamore trees. Those I think I used on the other area quite a bit. Trees are crazy. Like, almost everything that they do is in some way designed to screw over other trees and plants and make more of themselves. I mean, virtually every plant does that to some degree, but trees being able to be so freaking huge and dominant about it makes them just... I'm yapping about trees. I'm gonna stop. Stop talking about the trees. Stop talking about the trees! Now we need flowers. All good. Watch this. This is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be... That didn't look nearly as crazy as I thought it would. But you know what? I'm keeping it because I did it and I like it. This needs more foliage though. It's not right that it's just flowers over here. It don't look right to me. And if anybody knows of any like level designer jobs where I can just do this sort of thing and get paid for it, definitely hook a guy up, please. Not trees, bushes. I need bushes. A little green. I don't want that big of a little bushy bush though. I want more like those, but miniature conifer, sure. This This music makes me feel like placing these trees is some sort of black magic. What do people not like about this? It's not very popular. Is it just because it was broken? Queue looks fast. Yeah, it's just a queue. Or, it was just because it was broken down. Okay, well, now, I'm gonna sneak in a few of my blueprint stuff, like the flower stall I love so much. The, flower stall can also go over here. Very good. My new tiny planter, which brings that down to be in the ground. There's probably a setting, like, in the blueprint when you're making it to set like a default height somewhere, but I don't know. I don't know. Rocky planter. That's like Rocky Balboa, but different. And this one could use a Rocky planter. And both queue lines can share. Oh no, I didn't mean to press that button. Help me, I'm lost now. Okay, scenery, blueprint. Rosy planter. I'm pretty sure I did upload the Rosy planter to Steam Workshop, so I don't know why that button is there still, really. Okay. It's beautiful. What challenge did I complete? Park balance. That's an easy one. I had a feeling that one would just kind of come of its own accord. We need to make another coaster that just stays going fast for the most part. We could... Oh, we built a coaster over here? Is it even, like, popular? It's got no queue scenery. I forgot we made this over here. We need shops and stalls over here is what we need, or people are gonna be pissed. We'll make a little lakeside shop and stall zone. So we'll start with potties. These people are... What's going on? Why does this feel so wrong? Okay. I wrangled it. That didn't feel right, though. Something wasn't right about that. We'll sell balloons. We'll sell random mementos. We will have a staff building. We will have slushies. We can have hats. And we can have hot dogs. Maybe one more over here. That's some sort of beverage. Ice cream? Milkshakes? Yeah, milkshakes. And then... Oh, I put an extra space here. Okay, well that can be... an ATM and a crane game. Okay, now, as for the actual building. I want to do another just wooden foresty type thing, like... Not gingerbread. That's not what I want. I don't want gingerbread. That's not the goal here. I'm not trying to lure children into my oven. Am I? Natural plank, natural wood batten. Modern wood. We could go the modern wood route. Modern love. But I try. Modern wood, arches over modern wood, my bathrooms. People can go party here, party here. That's where they'll shit party here, and maybe puke party here, so they don't do it on the pass. On the pass. Oh no. On the pass. We'll need to do a little. Oh, can I just put a... Will that work? Can I just stick a wall here and... Oh my god, calm down. Calm down. You're fine. What a shitty featureless back wall. I will have to do something about that. I think every front will have its own little gable like that. And then maybe in front of the bullshit, we do a little curvadoodle. You like that? That's pretty sweet, eh? Yeah, I know. Talking to the voices in my head. What's hissing? No, it's the choo-choo. The steam train. Steam hisses. This is a known fact. People are aware of this. We're gonna do something fairly basic here. We will put a, wooden deck. Sorry, that's just me being distracted. What if I, like, oh, see, that's kind of cool, because I could angle snap that, first of all. Align to surface. I want to angle snap it, but I want to angle snap it to fit this building, you know? No, stop spinning like that. Okay. Watch. We're gonna shrink this down. People's feet are just gonna sink into it. But if we make it that low, it's not often I get a chance to use this duplicate and begin in your advanced movement tool thing, but when it comes in handy, it sure comes in handy. It's gonna sink underground again just because of the slight change in height. That feels lakey. That feels like lake stuff. Now the roof. I'm almost thinking a tin roof. But we need the modern wood flat roofs where there are... Do we go like that or do we go like that? E or R? R or E? E or R? We're gonna go R. No, you goddamn clown. Can't you be more like your brother? Now we can't do a tin roof though, right? Because we got that up there, or do we still do the tin roof and make it so it's visually distinct? I think we're gonna have to do a tin roof because I'm hooked on the idea. It needs to be a... Oh, we might not have the right tin roof for this, this peak. This peak is too peaky for our tin roof. Alright. Do we do tile roofs? Do we just say screw it and do the, that? Yeah. It looks different from the roller coaster with this roof because it, is out in the open and it's not metal. So it's not the same, it's not monotonous, and you can just shut up about it, alright? For this curvy-wurvy roof, though... Yeah! Oh, it looks so good! Okay, now we need signs to show what this shit is. So this is the Hat Dag Squad. You know, we're just gonna go all, let's just put like a big hot dog sign. Boink! These are hats. I know a hat sign is just like that. We got Gulpy. Slush. We got balloons. Too big. Loony balloons. We got the Tinkle House. We got ATM. And I don't know why, but people tend to not use the ATM that much unless there's some sort of sign showing here's the ATM, morons. So I'm putting... It's like any sign in this game, you can set an advertised destination and people might see it and be like, oh, I want to go to that place. And I mean, that's fine if you have a really like say if I put an ad for this ride out here by just taking a sign that says, put this somewhere where it's not intrusive, but it's, there we go. And then we set that as our advertised destination. Can you read that? God damn. So is Unkiel Antica like... Why is the text so... Oh, there's the text color. There. So we got that sign saying across the lake. Oh my god, I got a cramp in my back suddenly. Oh, I'm dying. They got a sign saying there's something else across the lake. And if I can just make some sort of indicator that it's saying there is a coaster on the other side of the lake. You know what? We'll put this atom here, and then we'll scoot our way this way. We're done editing that building, yes. I don't want to have it so that one building stretches across the whole map, which I have done before. The whole like building system where you can have, you know, all this shit count as one building. it has its uses, but it tends to get in the way too. Looney Turns, Atomic Twisty. Yeah, I made this coaster custom because it doesn't make use of the whole like tilting car thing. It's got nobody in it. I could see if I can muck around with that a bit. What the hell? I'm Atomic Twisty. Okay, let's close, edit, and so let's say they're on this stretch of track. Banking offset. I'm assuming that's left and right on the slider is left and right. So bank, maybe we bank, oh. Why isn't that working? I done get it. Okay, never mind. It's fine how it is, as it turns out. God, I hope I didn't conk anything up there. Alright, get in the station so I can open your damn ride. You know. We gotta upgrade the staff room. To hold 6 and be faster energy. And then we should probably hire another vendor.
Oh.
I'm not one to usually set up the staff areas where they'll stay in a certain place and not wander off. They tend to be relatively smart about it, in this game at least. Architect can be another story. Let's change up the... $1 and you have like a 75% chance to win. There you go. Go crazy. That's gonna need a little more decoration to it. Let's edit building. Let's get ourselves some crawling plants. Okay. Let's throw down. What the hell was that sound supposed to be? Is that somebody eating a hot dog? God. You know what? We're doing this wrong. Advanced move duplication. Check. Meow. Check. Meow. Check. Meow. Check. Meow. Check. Meow. Maybe a touch back this way. Check. What else? Standard ass bushes. Some of that. Maybe a bit of that over here. These doors could all use awnings. Don't do that. I'm trying to click a button, not in between two buttons, and place something in that spot in between two buttons. That is not what I'd call A+ UI design. I need more garbage cans and stuff over here. I put a couple down. Decorations, awnings are down here. Just do basic planet coaster awnings for all of them. Is there a, tile awning, striped vinyl awning? What does that look like? That's too big. I like the cloth one. It just, so you can't see all the extra bullshit on it, though. So that's fine. I like the cloth part, I just don't like the drapery nonsense, but it's attaching to the shop underneath the wood rather than attaching to the wood. Which, I mean, would be annoying in many other circumstances, but right now it's, you okay? What are you, gay? Come on. Is the pizza shop stupid? Jesus Christ. Painful. Wooden pole. Could really use some sort of roof trim on these flat portions, like a no. I mean, that would work if it sat a little differently, I guess. What's this like? Something like that? Is that nice? Does that work for it? Should I just go all the way across with that? Fudge. Kind of loving it. Friendship ended with wood corners. Roof tile edging is now my best friend. Hey, what are you doing? The pizza shop again. The pizza shop doesn't want to have stuff on it. It wants to be plain. It wants to be a pepperoni pizza shop and nothing more. Well, you're getting fucking anchovies. Oh my gosh. That just elevated that from like an okay to a okay. I don't like the idea of windows per se on this. But I feel like these three spots could use a something, you know? A something of some kind. Is there lights that I could put on there, I suppose? That was definitely like air raid sirens in the game, right? What makes that noise? That's gotta be the plane ride. It must do air raid sirens as it's like starting up noise. You don't want to be hearing that when you're relaxing at a theme park. Especially not if you're like 80 years old and lived through the Blitz. Should we do some lamps? See, I don't want to do lamps because I want to do these street lamps. They're the same ones we have over here, right? And how many of those have we placed? We're up to here. So what we do is we stick another one in front of the restaurant, another one in between those things, one on leading up to the bridge, one leading off of the bridge, and then we can sneak one into here. Probably sneak one into here. And then space it out a bit, put one on the edge of my scenery on that side, and on the edge of my scenery on this side, and that's lights for that area, pretty much. We could probably put different lights on, like, this side of the... Then we could put these square lamps up here, and have this whole side be lit up by them. Stop trying to put the lamp on the tree in front of me or whatever the hell's going on. So there, now we got lights over here to keep the back end lit, where the street lamps have the front end lit. Day-night cycle's a little... There's a hair in front of my eyes. Got it! Day-night cycle's a little long for my liking. Psychola's not new. Well, that's fine. I didn't expect it to be new. It can be classic. Higher monthly profit from shops and facilities. I mean, once we get people over in this area wanting to be here, we'll be headed towards that goal. People are walking over this direction to a certain degree, so... Research! When is the last... Okay, crazy classic is... Kickflip. That... Okay, let me look at these, because I think both of these were at our local fair. Let me start new research. I want to do those. Probably max out the payments because we're making decent money right now and I'm not spending it very fast. The difference between normal and hard is still staggering. Like, I can't believe how quickly I got totally screwed over playing on hard mode versus how relatively simple this has felt. I mean, I know I've beaten the campaign and I've got a lot of experience in how the finances work and stuff, but it's just still mind-boggling to me that, oh, we might have lost you for a second there. I'm just checking something on my other monitor and it made Planet Coaster minimize while I'm doing so. I think Planet Coaster, let's peeky at the settings here for the screen mode. It's on borderless, so I don't know why it's not staying open. Is there a way to change how long the days? Oh well. Okay. Now. So this one was at our local fair, but it's typically referred to as the Sizzler. I'll accept Skizzer. And then, like, yeah, entrance on one side, exit on the other, as you do. Set that to a wooden. Okay, open that up, change it to be 60 maximum and try for a 3/4 load. Color-wise, I'm not liking the blue. I'm going to make this a green themed. That is that. We will set that to be like a metal color. The yellow needs to be a dark green, and that needs to be like, yeah, that's looking okay. Operator color, so far every time I've changed that, he's been all black, right? So there we go. Classic ride where you just get swung in this circle and the whole thing swings in a big circle, so when you're on the outside you really feel like you're whooshing. And yeah, if you get rid of all this extra platform stuff and you basically just have this middle crap on the ground with like a temporary fence surrounding it, it's one of those rides that's pretty easy to set up and put away. Kick flips, you know, this is called the Zipper at our local fair. That one was there this year. I didn't get a chance to go on it because no one would go with me, and you can't go by yourself. You need a partner. So that made me sad. But it was there, and it was running. It's a fun looking one. No. Something like that. Open her up. Change the operator to be dressed like Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones. Go with that kind of a... I'm gonna change that though to be kind of a hodgepodge of colors almost. That's not... I don't have a vision for that one. I'll admit that. White, yellow, green, red. Let's go light green, darker green, and then the darkest green. Once we get the nature thrown in over here, it'll make more sense. So far, it's just rides. But look at, we got crowds of people starting to head in this direction. That's cool. I think we'll head back to the other side of the lake again here. I think maybe we set up the scenery for the kids' dragon ride. Arches. Do we like make a bunch of colorful arches for them to go through? Like, okay, watch this. It's gonna be cray. We put this here. We advance, rotate so that it's vertical, and then we move it up to be on the ground and back to be not in the way. It's still in the way. It's obstructed. Never mind. You're retired. Okay. Okay, so they're gonna turn this corner, and there's gonna be an archer shooting at them. Phew. Cowboy stuff. Dragon lamp. See, that could be cool for whatever entrance building I end up making. Or actually, we could incorporate that here, maybe? Have a couple dragon lamps on the side of the restaurant that are more for the, Is this thing just, like, actually making money? Holy! Okay. I have a, what, restaurants? The Restaurant G. I don't remember why I called it that. Has bath decorations on a security camera. I'm gonna call this Castle Restaurant. Eat and meet some crazy peeps. Good. Scenery again. Special effects. Props. Scroll to the bottom and roll up from there. We've got wooden crates. We've got big wooden crates. We could probably make this part of like a bandit camp of some sort. I'll have another archer up there, perhaps. And then, whoa, come down. Whoa. Have some sort of wooden barrel attached to the underside of this. Oh boy. So as to, for Christ's sake, man. Gonna block that. There, they can pin the barrel, has that logo on it. No, we'll actually undo that and stick it right on the front. Like that. Keep the fiction alive. Troopers are all sci-fi stuff. Hence. Okay, the vision's coming together. I need more animatronic people. In theory, we should be able to, like, do that. Have a second one crossing over the same spot. Guys, cooperate. Like so. And then we go to here. We zoom out a bit so I can stop hearing so much noise. Add a trigger. Right about. Come on, up the. There you go. Right about there. Connect objects. Doip, doip. Confirm. Done. Change this to only activate on trigger. And now, when the dragon hits up here, the guys will block and then open it just in time for the thing to come through. Nothing about that worked. Yes! Watch one more loop of that to make sure that worked. Come around, come around, come around. Beautiful. Now, over this way, maybe they find that, hey, there's a friendly sleepy dragon hiding behind this house that none of those knights knew about this whole time. Welcome to Duloc, such a perfect town. Here we have some rules that we must lay down. This will be the little fantasy band singing the tale of the dragon hunters. Okay. Pirates that are leaning, lots of pirates. Sleeping drat. That's like a sci-fi alien. Trapdoor that flops open. We could put that, somewhere here with wood underneath it, potentially. I could turn this building into a big honking windmill. I could turn this building into a big honking windmill. Don't know if that's necessary. I think for animatronics we're probably good. Maybe we could set some sort of big old doors that open and close. Something like that. Edit trigger sequence, add trigger, Slide trigger number 2 over to right here, so they're like bumping it open. Connect that object to the trigger. Done. Too late on that trigger. Luna Autos broke down. Still too late. Go somewhere like there. Now it's time for trees. These blue firs and black spruces have kind of a medieval quality to them in some capacity that I can't exactly articulate, so I'm gonna add a few of them as our kind of defining foresty trees for this area. Especially around this guy. Planet Coaster 2 looks like the mechanic of being able to really attach scenery objects to damn near anything. That looks pretty fun. I can appreciate that idea. Having a roller coaster with just an absolute nonsensical swarm of guff attached to it is entertaining. Okay. Now some more traditional, just like ash. Other ash. Not the beech tree, birch tree, yes. There's probably people who know a lot about trees that are like, there's no way some of those would be next to each other ever. In a theme park, that's how. They're artificial. That's how I'm gonna cope with it anyways. These, what a marula tree. You know, that looks somewhat nice. Scatter a few of them around here just to have some of little something going on. Some miniature conifers. We need more mechanics, don't we? Mechanics are gonna need to be yeah. I don't want to do that, you know, because then I have to keep adding to those work rosters if I want stuff to be worked on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hire 2 more mechanics, and I'm going to do a round of training on all my staff. Oh my god, we're poor. Spent a lot of money on scenery, I think, there. Okay. Let's see. I mean, we're spending a fair bit of money on some research, I think, still, too. No, we're finished spending money on that. Let's peek at the research here. So we got new choo-choo train type, whatever. Hammer swing. And a tri-storm. Monorail. Info kiosk. Coffee. There we go. That'll run. Oh, we're making money quickly. I just managed to spend it all. Okay, so staff. We want to upgrade our staff. All staff, starting with the least happy. We want everybody. That's not level 2 to be level 2, and then we'll stop there for now. And 75 for you. We'll give you a raise and a buff. And you guys as well. Okay, so that puts everybody at level 2 except for the security guard, who will be level 3. And that's alright for now, I believe. How's our litter and puke and stuff situation looking? I mean, it would be better if people weren't fucking terrible at everything. Okay, we need another security guard. People suck. People suck, and I'm sick of dealing with them. You... No, that's not black, that's dark blue. You want black. There. Yeah, get him. Good job. As a reward for catching that guy, wardrobe change to match. Yeah, you freaking tell him off. 10 crimes? That guy caught by security. Maybe it's time to change my ways. Man, you almost got away with 10 people. Does the puke get cleaned up? Okay. 10 people. He almost got away with stealing from. Guy's a pickpocket extraordinaire. Garbage can here. Tuck one here. And maybe just in there. Now we go over this way, do something similar. That works. Street lamps we were gonna do. Okay. One there. One there. One there. Whoops, not what I meant to do. So street lamps are lighting up the paths. That's like they're mood lighting. But when it comes to light so that people can see, that's when we bring out this tall sucker that I also made. Actually, I didn't make this one. I copied it from one of the scenarios. So we'll put one of them there. Put one of them above the maybe another one over here by this roller coaster piece. Okay. Merry-go-round has its own lights. This could use some lighting. Ooh. There. Not fireworks, but like campfire. There. That one's lit by campfires. Need a height light over here, 100%. Right here for Psychola. And that's probably as good as that's gonna get. Over here we'll put a height light there. There. And there. Probably get one in here too. Like so. Okay, we got the mood lighting and we got the functional lighting. Robux cards is too expensive. Where is that one? Try 6.5. Why do you look like that? Is that just a hat you bought? Okay, no, if you take off the hat, you look like just a dresser. She's cool, but she's just got poor fashion sense. Okay. A few more areas decked out with some... Oh, my stomach just made it sound like it wants to explode. Oh my god. Oh. Everything's looking a little more natural. These rides we recently unlocked. This hammer swing. Stick that over here. Put an entrance on this side and the exit on this side. Connect up the exit first with a natural curb marker path as we have. Q is gonna be this again. Plug close to the ride. No, don't do that. Plug close to the exit path. Make a little section there. Open it. Change this to be maximum 60. 3/4. And I don't care about prices right now at all. Research. Reveal the pip shot. Reveal info kiosk. Now let's get actual coffee. I don't know what pip shot is. Some kind of juice. I always think it's coffee, like a shot of espresso. But it's pips, like pips out of you know, like the seeds in a lemon. I wonder what sort of silly scenery I could put on the train to make people think it's exciting when it's kind of not that exciting. Like coaster archway big enough for a church. Maybe that can be like as they're pulling into the station here. It's like something like that. Why is it floating? We can put a sign. Sign that says... Welcome to Coaster Side. Hello. Okay, we'll do. Welcome to on this ride. Ride? Carpet is. Do that, and we call this slide Coaster. Welcome to Coaster Side. That'll be this name. The name of this side of the park. I accidentally dropped the sensitivity on my mouse and it was really weirding me out. Coaster Side's not very popular yet. You know what Coaster Side's gonna need? And coaster. We don't quite have the money for it yet, but I think maybe we should max speed for a bit, get some cash flow. That's a lot of people. Nice steady throughput on that main path. It's this bridge that sucks. Should have done a tunnel underneath instead. Okay, it's complaining about my staff. While we wait for money, let's upgrade our staff. So our new security guard. Upgrade our mechanics. We'll change to 175. And then all of these. We'll say 110 for the vendors. Whoa! Imagine getting that typo on your paycheck and just like, I didn't see anything. I just assumed I got a good bonus. Okay. That seems like it's alright. I'm kinda dipping into our money supply here now, though. I want to get the burgers. There's the go-karts. Sweet. We might need to take a loan. Oh, we have a loan. Might have to take that loan again. Alright. Coaster side. What am I doing? Coasters, custom. Launched Copperhead Strike. Go 15 degrees up here. We want to be like 100. And then back down to 0 here. Normal track. What's the issue? Too expensive? No, dipping into the ground. I can auto tunnel it, have it dip into the ground a little bit, but that's fine. One last loop. Another loan. I don't know, kind of curve up to the left here, and then start curving to the right, and do a bit of a shoopity-doo. And, am I really hitting that light like that? 'Cause that's stupid. Why? That's just the money, isn't it? Come on, money. I believe in you. Yes. Okay. Now. We want standard 3/4 load, minimum, no minimum. Oh my god, did I fuck up before? I think I fucked up on one of these rides and made it no minimum but maximum. Or no maximum but a minimum. I'll have to check that. I think I screwed something up somewhere. I'm pretty sure I did. Oops. Anyways, let's test this. We need to make it more willing to boost. Oh, I like it. I like how that turned out. Yep, I like the way that looks. Okay. We got the coaster with the average 30 miles per hour speed, or whatever it said. Your ride is too scary. G-force limits. Let me guess. The loop there. It's the loop there. Okay, so we need to stop, edit, make this loop slightly bigger, make this flippy. Auto tunnel. Help! Game broken. Okay. Test again. With bigger loopy-doos so that it's not so violent for them. That already looks a lot less, like it's gonna launch their guts out their butthole. And the speed doesn't matter now because we got the challenge, right? So. Okay. Give me the good news. What's the stats? It's good stats! I need to check this. No min, 60-second max, 3/4 load. No min, 60-second max, 60 seconds, 3/4. I bet you that means Psychola, yeah. It needs to be adjusted. A lot of these haven't had their not even that one. Okay, there. We do not need a minimum waiting time of a full minute. People can just get on and go if it's ready. It's silly to do otherwise. Let's decorate. With our new blueprints and the classics. Gotta have a little flower stall. Kinda wanna have this little semicircle of stalls. It's cute. Oh, this is a money issue, isn't it? Yeah, it's a money issue. Are people flooding in here to see my new roller coaster? I feel like there's a lot more foot traffic heading to that side. Really good value for hammer swing. We'll change this to 850. Really good value. Up to 15. Really good value. Up to 10. Let me look at this one again. You're up to 10. Really good value. 12. 14 is acceptable for that. 15 is acceptable for that. 20 is still fine for that. And $6 is fine for that. Okay, all the prices seem okay over here. Kickflip, probably go up to 10. Oh, we got $3,000 now, so money's on the up and up. Really good value, we'll change you to 7.5. And oh, my Boosty will be fine. Look, people are on this one already. Holy shit. If we're gonna have people walking around over here so much, I want to put my custom blueprint restaurant there. Six, 5, 6, 4, 4, 4, 4, 3. There. Get internet access in here. Alright. Get one of these. Blueprint wasn't saved properly, I remember that now. New challenge, park balance of 50. You know, that's probably not that hard to achieve. We unlocked the Tri-Storm as well. That you could probably squish in here. Something like so. Make it 10. Change it to be max 60, 3/4 load. Okay, cool. Well, we got a few more rides in, and a lot more stuff that kind of needs to be decorated up here. But money flow is a little bit up and down. But what we should do maybe is pay off our loans, just let time run a bit here. Maybe start a research. Oh, we got the Misty Good, which is some sort of food. Mexilente, we can research that. Let's get the go-karts, and let's get a new coaster. Born to Loop, sure. No, finances. We got a loan that's 5,000 and one that's 8.5. So once we hit 5,000, we'll pay that one. Day-night cycle's definitely got some jank to it. Let's set just normal daytime view for now. Do we have any sort of like water ride? We've got the rolling river and the log flume. But I know that the rolling river one can be expensive to build. There's also a water coaster of some kind too that I could probably look into once we've got a bit more money and research going. Getting close to paying off a loan. Probably do a bit of marketing. I'll do a family hour TV campaign and set it to auto renew now. See if that just keeps the money flowing in more than it does out. People are liking this one. "17 crimes. God damn, man. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Alright. What's the entrance look like? People flowing in and trickling out, which is good. 2,500 people in the park. The train has some steady ridership. I can't believe that the Dragon Coaster is so popular. The queue is full. This thing making those crazy ass hissing noises, isn't it? That's like the air powered ride. Yeah. Man, people really like that crane game. Probably because everybody's walking past it. passing interest. $5 for 30%. We could probably throw down a couple more of those if people like them. $5 for 30%. Five. And shit, like... If you're gonna go that hard on it, like, I mean... Okay, it's not that popular. I ran out of money. Oh, I was refunded a ton of people. Come play me. Come play me, win a prize. The claw. Yeah, I think a couple of rides broke down at the same time, and that killed my money for a moment. 4.5 and 7,000 to pay off those loans. I'll probably cap out the loan repay. There. Atomic Twisty is broken down. See, that's not a big deal because there's not usually a bunch of people in line, but there is now? Really? Oh my god. Restaurant looks popular. That's sweet. I'm gonna get rid of the staff happiness one because, like, overall of at least 100 seems to be, wait, that, like, over, if even one person is under 100%, that makes it not 100%, unless there's a way to go over 100% with, like, some sort of perk on your staff rooms, but I'm just gonna vouch to skip that one. Lots of rides being fixed. The little, like, notification noise is almost identical to the farm together level up of, like, a crop or whatever notification. And so it's just weird to be constantly hearing it like that. We'll hold off on the research for now. We'll pay off this loan. That'll help monthly finances a bit. There's that monthly profit one. $5 for 30%, but they won't pay. Really shitty Pokemon cards instead of Robux cards now. I don't really get the Crane game stuff. They give you too much freedom with that. If the people won't buy it, unless it's under like particular rigid circumstances, then like why let me customize those circumstances at all, really? Maybe, I guess it depends on how the guests are configured for that particular scenario or level or what have you. I don't know. I'm no expert. Let's try and do the TV marketing again, now that we're bringing in more money. I kind of feel like I want to try and build a hotel, too. But placing it is the tricky part. Why does the restaurant just have the stuff visible at the top like that? Is that really how I just left it when I saved this? Edit building. Just give me like yeah, something like that. My phone's ringing. Uno momento, s'il vous plaît. Let me get you a good view here while I see if it's anything important. Hello. I'm at home doing the stream. Sure. Root beer would be good. Alright. Sounds good. See you then. Bye. I get a milkshake delivered. I better make sure my door is unlocked. Uno momento. I'm on maroon can this week, not red can. We've changed. Let me shift your view here, and then you can watch this area for a moment. Oh, just a sec. Alright. Door's unlocked. House is accessible. We're on a 2-hour stream so far. Oh, look at my bitrate dip for a minute there. So weird, so bizarre. Anything going on here? Nope. Okay. At some point I'm gonna have to put some scenery on this side, but not yet. I wonder. So let's say we take our path and we kind of around the back of this here. Do something like this. Like so. And then get a wooden Maybe bigger. Maybe we get a big wooden. And if I can, like, I want it to be like that high. See, like, yeah. But then we get rid of this. Come over this way. And then we have this boardwalk area that we can put water rides on, and then maybe another couple of shops and stalls leading up to the boardwalk. In fact, I'm going to throw down a bathroom right now. I'm not going to bother decorating it yet, but throw it down, and I'm going to put it at the height of the boardwalk. Like that. Why did the bathroom just make an ATM noise? Whatever. I don't care. So now, the track rides, we go to the rolling river. That's really satisfying. I didn't know that it did that. That's too close to the water. I guess we'll have to just accept the default height for this. More track station pieces though. There. Now, let's start this one going up. What? Oh, you have to start a conveyor belt. I remember now. Lift this guy. Then we end. And then probably curve around before we drop. That's something. I don't exactly know what my motivations were for where everything went exactly, but we need our Q. That will be a wiggly woggly wobbly mess. Don't do that. Now, this needs to go up. Like that. I guess. That back down to 4. We don't need that being a big path for any reason at all. Okay. This needs more rafts. Needs 3/4. Max time of like 25 seconds. Test it out. I want the track to be blues, not greens. The rafts can be oranges. I like that. I mean, it's nothing special. I prefer the Roller Coaster Tycoon raft rides with the waterfalls and all that stuff that you can have going on. I don't like my money situation right now. It's going to cancel our marketing. Don't cancel our marketing, please. Big splash followed by some bumpies. Okay. I mean, it's a ride. It does ride things. $8, sure. I don't like those orange supports at all. That's much better. That's much better. I'll probably end up cutting the stream short a little bit then, once my guest arrives and brings me something to slurp on. I don't need to be making milkshake noises over the microphone. Man, there's like quite a few people making the trek. I'm thinking we'll have a boardwalk connection. We'll have another boardwalk over here. Connect them up. It'll be good. The thing we need is another roller coaster. Draw more people, get more money going. Okay. We still have our marketing going. That's good. This whole part of the park is packed. Crazily packed. To the point where I might have to sneak in through here, maybe. Go through here, and that's the entrance to a monorail that just straight across. Can you, like... Yeah, I think you don't need to have it a circle either. You can just have it back and forth. Maybe we put that... We should put that right at the entrance. That would be cool. So let's see. Can I get an entrance path connected and through here? If we lose those supports, so be it. I'll be fine. Come around here. And then have the monorail be like right here and the exit crap out there. Don't mind me just making a monorail because I like the idea of getting some of these people out of this don't auto tunnel. Okay, now on this side. Literally just I think maybe we curved the other way a little earlier, like this. And then we start going down, straighten out. And flatten out. Just a little more money, please. Just a little more money so I can make the monorail entrance the same size. Yes. Okay. Now. Station 6. Entrance. Here. Exit. There. Connect. This path. Oh, these not, they're not queue paths. I totally conked that up, didn't I? It was a proof of concept, alright? And I proved the concept. Just shut up. Okay, path. Wooden. See if we can preserve these supports this time. Damn it! Oh well. Go a natural path. Straight down to the ground with you. Insufficient funds? Oh my gosh. Don't make me take another loan just to pay for this damn monorail. It'd be a little tragic. I sent a present. Alright. Greetings.
Salutations.
What's happening? Alright, let me get this hooked up here, hooked up here. that. 3/4. Maximum 60. Okay. Good. 3/4. It's a 60 maximum. Good. Now we test. Watch it whip its way over here. It doesn't seem like it's working. I don't think I can do it that way where it just goes back and forth. It seems to be upset about that idea, so maybe we will have to link that up. How much does it cost? You can do it. Probably too expensive. Yeah, I can't afford. I can't afford. What if we take out another $5,000 loan? Hit that autocomplete button. Edit. Autocomplete. Whoa, what's the problem? Okay, cancel the autocomplete. Better. Done. Alright. And what do we charge for this? Definitely not. Maybe 10? I don't know. I think we can charge 10. Well, let's make a to-do list for the next time we play this. Where's my... I have a to-do list thing somewhere. Maybe I got rid of it. I don't know. Let's just quickly write this down. Planet Coaster. Check. Ride profits. Fixed costs. What else can we do money-wise to make this work better? Just improve income. That is our goals for next time. Splendid. Okay, let's save this up. Save that whole thing. Goo Goo Park. There we go. Okay. Well, that was definitely a stream. Oh, that don't look right. What about this one? Make me all recursive. Oh, that doesn't do really anything at all. Why is that like that? Should be showing the right monitor. Oh well, who knows? Alright, well, thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.